everyone, and welcome. We are so excited that you're here with us today. Our story began with two incredible women, Tony and April, our wonderful owners, who opened the cafe in July 2024. The cafe was born from their shared passion for cats and their dream of creating a space where the community could gather, connect, and help save lives. What started as an idea fueled by love and determination has grown into something truly special. Since opening our doors, we are proud to share that we have celebrated over 700 adoptions. That is 700 cats who have found loving forever homes, 700 happy endings, and counting. Every adoption represents hope, second chances, and the power of community coming together. We could never have done this alone. To our customers and supporters, thank you for spending your time with us, sharing our mission, and believing in what we do. Every visit, every coffee, and every cuddle makes a difference. And of course, a heartfelt thank you to tonight's sponsors. Your generosity helps us continue our mission and expand our impact. We are so grateful for your partnership and support. We're beyond proud of how far we've come, and we can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you for being a part of our story and for helping us create a world where every cat has a chance at a loving home, just like one of our first stories we want to share with you. Introducing Pepper and her babies. Pepper's story is one that can always lift our spirits on a hard week. We got Pepper and two of her babies, Turnip and Okra, and we quickly realized that they had a very special bond. Usually mama cats are happy for the vacation in our cat lounge, while we take on the responsibility of caring for their kittens. But this time it was different. Pepper sat at the kitten lounge door and waited for hours to be let in. She would watch her babies play, and it was clear she just wanted to be near them again. We made the decision to let Pepper in, and to our delight, her babies remembered who she was. They roughhoused, they snuggled, they napped, and it was clear this trio needed to be together. Turnip and Okra received an application, but Pepper did not. We were heartbroken. We tried convincing the adopters to make the huge choice to take on a third cat, but understandably, the verdict was no. We let Okra and Turnip spend the last few days before their adoption in the cat lounge with their mom, and prepared ourselves to care for a depressed Pepper for the next few weeks. When the twins' adopter arrived, the employees made one last attempt to beg the adopter to consider taking Pepper too, and to everyone's surprise, their minds had changed. They wanted to take Pepper along with her girls after all. We all cried, adopters included. It was an incredible day. Now, Pepper has a carbon copy of herself, Okra, and Turnip is probably still a ragamuffin with a penchant for destruction. The Cat Cafe gives cats a chance to shine and show their true personalities. Our free roam style and emphasis on creating a comfortable home-like environment has shown to be a better way to let cats get comfy and be their honest-to-goodness selves for adopters to meet and fall in love with. Many of our more timid friends would struggle in a typical shelter, and the Cat Cafe helps to soothe those fears and let our shy guys open up in no time. Our next story is a great example of how important the Cat Cafe's method of adoption matters. It is rare in this world to be given a second chance, especially so late in life, but that's exactly what happened to our sweet Ernie. Ernie's life began as a fight for survival. He fended off other animals just to eat, and he searched for shelter through the bitter cold of Kansas winters. He never knew what it meant to have a place to call home. For 10 long years, Ernie waited. His bent, crumpled ears told a quiet story of everything that he had endured. Then on one unexpected day, everything changed. Ernie was rescued by our incredible partners at Team Kitten, and for the first time, he was safe. He bravely underwent surgery to remove 17 rotten teeth, enduring every second with a strength that surprised us all. Afterward, he was transferred to the Cat Cafe, where he quickly stole the hearts of every employee and of people far and wide who followed his journey online. We knew Ernie needed a very special home, a place where he wouldn't just survive, but where he would finally be cherished. After we shared his story on social media, our entire community began rooting for him, hoping his perfect person was out there. And then, just a few days later, she walked through our doors. Rayma, the owner of Misfit Farms, a 10-acre sanctuary devoted to animals with special needs, says she didn't choose Ernie. Ernie chose her. Now, lovingly called Pawpaw, Ernie is spending the rest of his days in pure bliss, surrounded by warmth, wrapped in love, finally home. His second chance didn't just change his life, it reminded all of us why we do this work. Sometimes, the ones who wait the longest have the most love to give. Ernie's story matters. If he had been in a shelter environment, who knows how long he would have waited for his forever family. Ernie found his people because of you and your support of our mission, both in person and online. We at the Cat Cafe always look forward to meeting each week's new recruits, especially if they're a bit out of the ordinary. Because we work with rescued kitties, the probability that we are gifted with a wonderfully strange cat is fairly high. Our next story is about one of our favorite oddballs. Sometimes the smallest creatures carry the biggest fight within them and the biggest hearts. Odette is proof of that. She was found as a stray covered in fleas, her tiny bones visible beneath fragile skin. Based on her size, we believe she was only 10 weeks old. In truth, she was simply clinging to life. She was scared, she was sick, survival was all she'd ever known. Team Kitten sprang into action, providing the urgent medical care she so desperately needed. Several of her teeth had to be removed, and then came the heartbreaking surprise. Odette wasn't 10 weeks old. She was 6 months old. Severe malnourishment had stunted her growth, making her body as small as her suffering had been large. But what her body lacked, her spirit never did. Her foster poured endless time, patience, and love to Odette, bathing her, nourishing her, and gently teaching her what it felt like to be safe, to be wanted, and to be loved. When Odette arrived at the Cat Cafe, she was shy and unsure of her new surroundings. But it didn't take long before she became the quiet light of the kitten room. Her wide, hopeful eyes, soft fur, and gentle purrs brightened everyone's day. And then, not long after, her forever family walked through our doors. Odette, now lovingly named Poppy, went home to a peaceful life filled with warmth. She has a kitty big sister, a home of her own, and all the love in the world. Odette's story is a beautiful reminder of what happens when compassion comes together. Team Kitten, devoted fosters, and our Cat Cafe community all working as one to save even the tiniest, most fragile lives. The community that we've built over the past 2 years has been incredibly important in keeping our mission successful. One of the ways that you've been absolutely imperative in our cause has been by supporting us through social media posts, sharing our accomplishments, posting when you're visiting us at the Cat Cafe, and your generous donations. We would not be here without you, and we are sincerely grateful. We use your donations to give our cats the best opportunity they have for adoption, to purchasing their food and litter, to buying new toys and beds, to keeping the lights on and the heat running. Our favorite way for you to support us is by visiting our weekly residence. Your visits not only support us directly, but give the attention, snuggles, and playtime our cats need every day. We employees do our best, but there's only so many kittens that we can fit in our pockets. As we wrap up, we want to take a moment once again to say thank you to our incredible sponsors. Tonight was only possible because of you, and we are humbled by your support and generosity. Generosity truly matters. Every dollar, every share, every visit creates real impact. It means vaccinations for a fragile kitten. It means medical care for a senior cat who deserves comfort. It means safe, warm places for animals who might otherwise be overlooked. And most importantly, it means more adoptions, more lives saved. When a community shows up with open hearts, animals get a future, and that's what you're supporting. That's what you are building. So from all of us, thank you for believing that generosity changes lives.